We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, great.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Pass.
Throwing on their first play. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
60 Vikings.
From the 37. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
What is up?
First down throw by Williams. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 4. Brought in close to the 8. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Oh. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On play action, here's Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third down. Here's Williams. He's trying another one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First call here coming from the shotgun. Goff off the play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Juke the defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Working from the gun, Williams has him on a quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
What's up?
To throw, Williams. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready to go? Yeah.
To the air yet again, Williams has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Yes.
Here's Williams again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This, our last play of the quarter.
We go, come on!
1st down throw from Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going to throw again. Goff. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Williams off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Lions, 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's It's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Williams to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Williams set to pass. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it, it's Swift. Jukes one defender. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
We'll get it at the 9. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Lions with 3rd and very long.
Cut! 20!
Shotgun snap here to go. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Goff to the air now. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First down, here's Swift. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Williams has it in close. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
20.
Goff on 1st and 10. He's looking deep once again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Bates' kick is up and good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own
second from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Vegas, Vegas!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Williams will look to throw. Drops it underneath. Swift. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. Takes out a one-stop. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Williams. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
What is going on? Yes.
Now Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Williams off the play fake. The throw left side finds Birdie. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Chased out to his right. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're gonna lose yards here, and it's gonna bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Williams escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. A good effort, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage, and he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Will wind up and hit to deep right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Tatum Johnson with the pick. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
Second and 10 now. Big gain downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roll-the-Dudes, a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Caught by the open man. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Quick slant, that's Williams. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He rolls to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Forced out to his right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket, the others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off play action, gone. This one to Williams out left side. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They go play action with Goff. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the shotgun. Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking Isaac TeSlaa's way. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ramik Robertson takes it away. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if he were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Zay Frazier has it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Taken right at the 40. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Dominic Lovett on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down. Gibbs now from the gun. Still going past the 40. Hits the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Lions will set up for the
Goff's going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down, Williams to throw. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Working from the gun, Williams. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 41. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Williams from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On 1st down, it's gone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
120. Now you won. Hey, lift. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to go. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Hey, kill. Shell. Hey, lift. Check, go get him. What's that?
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Pass is caught, that's Tim Patrick. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Dump off caught by his back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down.
Cut. White 20.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing again. It's Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions go up by 19. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3.
The Bears take over.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
An inside handoff to Swift. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's got it, left side. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. A trusting tight end.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
What is up?
To throw, Williams. Completed to his running back. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
What is that? Yeah, Vegas, Vegas.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They send a tight end in motion. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 34. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions about to be just the third team to ever finish the regular season unbeaten.
Ready?
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Ready? Come 19. Pass to 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Hooker will look to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the play list.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
First down throw by Williams. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Ready, sir?
To throw is Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready, sir?
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And they pick him up again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through three quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
19 Lions. Ready?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So the Lions get the win on the road.